I'm back at 500 Club for more. Yesterday they beat me so bad. Absolutely every river card was against me. So I had nightmares last night. I was dreaming about it. So it's like I'm in a hand. Everybody folded. I'm on a big blind and everybody folded except the fat guy in a seat one. He was so annoying all day and beating me on a river that I couldn't take it anymore. At that moment I was actually playing game on my phone, trying to make a new high score. I was so close, so I didn't pay attention. The dealer was putting flop and I said check blind so I can play the game. The turn card was another spade. I just said check blind and the fat guy checks. Well, then comes the river. I said he must have this one. So I looked at my hand and that moment he bets $5. But he said with fake East LA accent, what you gonna do, Colonel? I looked at him. At that moment, I beat my best score and have a new record and just keep playing. And I said with fake accent, my name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. I know, that's from a different movie, but that's the first thing that came to my mind. I looked back at my hand and I said, I'm all in. He laughs and he again with that his accent. He said, who do you think you are, Esse? I call. And he slams. Full house. I look at him and slowly turn my hand. I said, straight flush, Esse. Oh, and by the way, new record is over 170,000. I'm enjoying my extended stay here in Fresno, but really not that much like previous week because I had two really bad nights. They killed me last night. First hand, I sit down. I had pocket eights. There was a raise pre-flop and flop is 9-8-6. And that moment I was on the phone actually, didn't pay too much attention, and there was a bet, this and that, and I decided go all in. I got two calls. There's a flush draw and normally possible straight even on a flop. While they were looking in their hand and thinking about my all in, like they're checking for diamonds, I pretend like I'm checking for diamonds. So I look at my hand. I don't have pocket eights. I have 9-8. Somehow while on the phone I didn't, it's alright, two pair, top two, should be good most of the time. One has a flush draw, the other one has a straight draw and a top pair. He said he cannot fold and flush comes on a turn, straight comes on a river, and in the first hand, rebuy. Several more during the night, bad night. Now I have to change the strategy. I need my money back, but really slow. No more monkeying around and trying to outplay them. Just playing straight, safe. So usually there are really good players at the table and everybody's aggressive. But last night, it was just gambling with garbage. Everybody. So comes a moment, and it's a little bit similar beginning like in my Maniac video from last week. The guy sits down. He came from a limit game because he came with a rack of $1 chips, so that's $100. And immediately he straddles. I have 6-4 of clubs. I'm on a button, and I said, "This looks familiar," reminding me on that from Thunder Valley. I call 6. Couple callers, then he makes it 25 more. Well, I'm stubborn. Same thing. I have 6-4. I call. Flop 8-6 deuce. He bets 20. I call. Turn 10. He bets 20. I go all in, looking at the rest of his $1 chips. Turns out he has some $25 chips that I didn't know because of the divider. There's a wooden part with players, and that was covering his $25 chips. So we're all in. He shows King Jack. He beat me in the pot. River is Jack. all night. Then comes hand with the guy called Anthony. Same thing. I flop a set of queens. He's open-ended. I go all in. He calls with standard. Send me home and reverse the straight. Pot was $700. Another rebuy. And the final, the re-raise pre-flop and a lot of chips already in, and I go all in for about close to 300. Guy on my right calls. He has ace king, ace on a flop. Bye-bye. Bad night. Well, it's 2 hours in this session, and actually it's really good. I'm already up 500. Couple hundred more and I get my money that I lost yesterday. Started from the first hand, they had pocket nines. Flop was with overcard, so we check on a turn. Flush came. Everybody checked, so I bet 25. I get a call from Anthony, who's actually, I gave him a nickname, Fisherman. That boy doesn't fold anything. Every flush draw, every gut shot, he's just gonna play even for high overcard. So he calls, on a turn comes 9 of clubs, which is 4th club. Made me check. I show he mucks, means he didn't have a flush this time. Little later, another nice hand. I had pocket queens. Flop was queen, jack, deuce. There was a pre-flop raise, and I was just smooth calling on a flop. Guy bets 21. I call on a turn, ace. He checks, I check. On a river, he bets 100. I go all in. He shows king 10 for a straight. The river gave me full house. Crazy, but little different than yesterday. I was trying to analyze the game, and I can see what I was doing wrong. I was chasing them. Most of them are just gamblers, chasing absolutely everything and hitting it on a river, and that was yesterday my problem. Every river killed me, every river, even when I had a good hand. Today I slow down. I'm not raising, I'm not going all in, just smooth calling and getting smaller pots, but building up my stack. The best 10th setup inside absolutely everything. Look at here. They have a propane tank and some heater, makes heat for inside. It's amazing setup. The best 10th I saw.
Because he's trying to build a home. I don't know why. Thank you.
Well, happy Thanksgiving to me. 2 hours work. So, good score on a Thanksgiving day. And the only turkey stuff they have here is turkey club sandwich. And I'm not doing it. So, turkey-less holiday for me. So everything happened like in 2 hands. It was interesting. First hand, guy on my left, he had jack 7. Flop was jack high, river is jack. They went all in. The other guy had like queen jack. So he lost there, had the trips but lost. Second hand, I have ace queen. Raised pre-flop, several callers, and flop was queen 6. Everybody checked, I check. Turn is ace. Oh la la. Well, everybody checked. I check. Guy on my left bets 25. There's a call across the table. Anthony, the fisherman, and I call. River is irrelevant card. I check. This guy on my left, he bet 75. I make it about 160. He calls unwillingly. And when I show, he shows queen 10. Again, short for 1. So I started there with a couple hundred win. And then somebody left the game and came Tony. Tony is a big action guy, actually pretty much wild action guy. He goes pre-flop live raise, like a straddle, but it's called live raise, and you can bet a half of your stack. That's the max, you can bet half of your stack. So usually he's between $50, $25 blind, and then whoever calls, next his bet is 65, 75, somewhere there. That's all pre-flop. Then on a flop, usually it's 150, turn is 350 and stuff like that. And he's kind of really lucky with that because everybody knows what he's doing, and then he wins a pot with a middle pair or a 5 on a river or something like that. So he comes to a game. He sits in a seat 2, I'm in a seat 6, and immediately it's like $13 pre-flop. I look at my hand, king, queen of hearts. I know he has probably crappy hand. Best case, he has king 4 offsuit. So I limp for 13, knowing that the raise is coming. Several people call, and now it's plus 65. I'm up already about 250, so it's all right. I have about $550 in front of me, so I call 65. Flop is king high. I check, and Tony bets 140. I push 400 something, whatever I had left. He calls. I show. He doesn't show. Some small cards come. That pot was 1100. And basically that's it. That was my night. So happy Thanksgiving to
Thank you.
Hey, maybe I can buy a drone now. What do you think about that? Me driving a drone here on a parking lot. And I know you're waiting for top 5, but I'm not gonna give you top 5. I'm gonna give you another story. It's short, like this short, and it's by a Russian author, Ivan Turgenev. He's like from 100 years ago. It's called Arabian Legend. Once upon a time, a young man was walking and he saw old man laying on the side of the road and saying, "Help, help." Young man stopped and asked, "How can I help you, old man?" The old man goes, "Water, water." It's, Arabian Peninsula, sand, Iraq, Iran, wherever it was, hot, 140 degrees. His camel ran away, so he's alone there. The young guy pulled his bottle of fresh water and said, "Here, old man, drink, but slowly, don't choke, So the old man drank water and said, "Thank you, And the young guy, he asked him, "Well, what else can I do? Where do you live?" He goes, "I'm there in the, beginning of the village, so if you can help me." Young guy takes him on his back, carries him. "Here's my house." So they go, he puts him down in the house, and the young guy goes like, "Okay, so now hope, you're safe. Put your mask on, don't, And old man said, "Wait a moment, come over here." So he takes him on a back door in a backyard, and in the backyard there was a tree. It's like apple tree, but it has only 3 apples. So the old man tells him, "I want to thank you. So here's your reward, and you can pick one of these apples. If you pick a golden apple, you're going to be the richest man in the world. You're going to have all money and gold of the world. If you pick the green apple, you're going to be the smartest man in the world. You're going to have all knowledge. You can help people. And if you pick the red apple, all women are going to like you. They're going to all be in love with you. Absolutely every woman." Young man was thinking for a while. So the old guy said, "Okay, did you make your decision?" The young man said, "Well, if I pick a golden apple and I'm the richest man in the world, everybody's going to be around me just expecting me to give them money and asking favors from me. And I don't think that is going to be a pleasant life. If I pick a green apple and I'm the smartest man in the world, everybody's going to hate me and envy me because I'm the smartest and I have all the answers and I make innovations and even I'm helping people, but the rest are going to hate me because I'm so smart. So, old man, I decided I'm going to take the red apple." The old man said, "Good choice. You're going to be loved by all women. There was no woman on the planet that can resist you. They're all going to be in love with you." So the young guy goes pick up the apple, says goodbye, and he's leaving. And at the door, like he's going to go on the street, he stops like, you remember Columbo? He always exiting and then he stopped. "Oh, Just one more question, old man. Yes, what is it? He goes, can you show me the way to our queen's castle? Do you think that was the best decision? Bye-bye.